Welcome, everyone, to the original conference championship game. There's simply nothing quite like the intensity when an SEC title is on the line. All the legendary players, the epic moments who have made their mind as well. So the stakes have never been higher. As we'll see, the number 22 team in the country, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on the 6th-ranked team in the land, the Tennessee Volunteers. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. They'll return it from inside the 5. And the coverage team able to bring him down. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? The shotgun running play call. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. And he finds his tight end for the catch. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big 3rd down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving the quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. Now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path, just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer. Boy, the defense does a really nice job here of not only pressuring the quarterback, but not tipping their hand with coverage. They went to double coverage, but didn't show it till late. They confused the quarterback, and they almost came up with an interception.
Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. And it's intercepted. Going the other way, can they catch him? And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, here it is, opening drive of the game. You're just trying to find that rhythm, run the ball, a couple passes, and this one backfires. Poor decision by the quarterback. That's 100% on him, and this defense now gives their own offense great field position here to get points on the board.
There's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, this is what I'd love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Second down after that previous play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
They'll kick it away here. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. Georgia offense is back out on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. He'll hand it off. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
The game makes it second and medium. The pre-snap motion from the offense. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down.
Here's a great example of back knowing where he needed to go on this play, and he didn't mess around. He got between the tackles and earned every single yard.
Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. Looking to pass this time. The pocket breaking down. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
Oh, my gosh. They almost came up with another interception. They had a pick on the last drive. They're doing such a good job of baiting this quarterback into throwing the ball into coverage and then making a play on the ball. Let's see if they can keep this going.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Escapes the pocket. Breaks loose at the 40. And it's a huge chunk play. The tackle is finally made, but the ball moved to the 47-yard line.
Man, this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
And they'll stop him after a short gain. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Here's the throw deep downfield. And the ball is picked off. And he's got some open field ahead. Not just the pick, but a big return. Sets up the offense in good position.
I'm going to give the defensive coordinator a tip of the cap here. They went with dime coverage with 6 defensive backs, which gives them a lot more speed on the field. And with those defensive backs, they're able to play better in space. They recognize the ball, step in front of it for a nice interception.
And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back end, nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Well, they go to the air to try to pick up this first down, but it just wasn't meant to be. Defense was ready, made sure to force them into this 4th down situation.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And he takes it around the 20. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Here's the handoff. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
But great patience and acceleration to be able to pick up this first down by this back from Georgia. You think of Georgia backs, you think about Herschel Walker right away, right? Sonny Michel, Todd Gurley, Nick Chubb, Moshawn Marino. I mean, the list goes on and on of great Georgia backs.
Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
Quarterback escapes the pocket, using his legs on the scramble. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the plus 47.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Second down play coming up. They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Look, I realize on any play call that is properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
On first down, they'll keep the running game churning. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Second down, we're going to throw it. Catch made on the left side. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first period of play. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Try and muscle for the first down. And the ball to the ground. The ball carrier lands on it and gains enough for a first down.
The ball is on the ground, but this running back has got to be elated that somehow he's able to get it back. I'll tell you who else is elated. The play caller and his head coach on the sideline.
The QB throws his third pick of the day. Can he take it all the way? Inside the 30. Past the 10. Touchdown, Volunteers. And the defense joins the party with a pick six. And the interception taken to the house, a pick six, potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick six. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly mistake last time, a pick six. First down, looking to throw the ball. He's looking to scramble. Well, stop with the 34. That will be a first down.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They've got him down out near the 40.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the fourth quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
Second down after that run on the previous play. We'll try to run it with the option. Pitch to the back. He'll be stopped for a loss on the play. The defense all over the option that time.
Boy, this defense is strong up front. Linebackers are flying downhill, able to make plays against this run game. Now they get this offense to another third down. Now you pressure that quarterback and try to build on the lead.
Offense sets the formation. It's third down. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Boy, Chris, what a hit there on that third down play by the defensive back. If he doesn't make that play, that's probably a first down, and they move the sticks. Instead, we've now got fourth down.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. Forced to punt last time, trying to add points, build the lead right here. And now the handoff. It's a 2-yard gain. Second and 8 coming up.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Sticking with the running game. The gain is enough to move the sticks. Ball at the 40.
That's just good, hard running by this back. And, man, they've had some good ones over the years. Go back to Jamal Lewis, who was on that 98 National Championship team. Travis Henry, Arian Foster. Boy, Chris, some big physical backs come to mind when you're thinking about the Tennessee Vols.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff.
Nice, solid run. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. And he finds the running back in the flat. Big play. Moves the ball all the way to the plus 35.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
It's a toss to the left side. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a second down and 7.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Takes the handoff again. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. This is the 6th play on the drive. Looking to pass. It's Hatchett. He's running out of time here. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You've got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
He missed it. And after the miss, it's still a 7-point lead.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. They've got him down out near the 40. That's the 2-minute warning here before halftime as the offense tries to cut into this lead. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. The tight end makes the catch downfield. Explosive gain across midfield. He'll spot it about the 35.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Receiver makes the catch.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
The back behind the quarterback now in the pistol. The back's got it. Looks like Georgia will have the 1st down. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
1st down, looking to throw the football. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Got space, looking to score. Oh, and it's a fumble. No turnover. Offense recovers the fumble.
The offensive staff just took a collective sigh of relief. But I'd still anticipate that someone's going to pull that ball carrier aside, give him a couple choice words on the importance of ball security.
1st and goal. Great chance now to draw even before halftime. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Dogs.
Boy, how exciting has this first half been? We get a touchdown here. They're an extra point away from tying this game up. A lot of great action here.
And now the try here for the extra point. And there's the point after. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. The last drive was a little demoralizing. They stalled and then missed a field goal. Gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. To the air. It's Hatchett. Throws a bullet deep down the right side. The catch is made, and he does get the foot down. The rule of the catch, a big gainer.
What a huge play for this offense as this half is coming to a close. Here's where you've got to get a little greedy because what seemed like a drive where you're happy to maybe come up with 3 points, now you've got a real shot to maybe put the ball in the end zone.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Finds his target. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half to talk strategy here.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
The Vols will line up on 1st and 10. Back in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Tackle made quickly after the catch, but moves the ball to the 12. A red zone opportunity.
Whew, that was pretty. The receiver broke down his defender on that curl against man-to-man coverage. That's how you win one-on-ones.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. And the pass is complete to the tight end. Tackled after the completion down at the 1-yard line. The offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy.
Chris, we get so caught up in these wide receivers and their playmaking ability and getting them the ball in space. Right, the defense has to pay attention to them. Often too much attention opens up an underneath drag route like this, and quarterback makes a good read. Nice 1st down.
Back to throw. It's Patchett. And the sophomore making an impact play. You'll have to hurry now. 2nd down with the clock ticking. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He's escaping the pocket now. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. He's got some room and some blockers here. Past the 40. Finally steps out of bounds after a long return. What a play by the defense.
Chris, not only the awareness to come up with the interception, but the speed and athletic ability on the return. I thought he was going to take it all the way back, but the offense just did enough to keep him out of the end zone.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Catch hauled in here over the middle. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Georgia now operating in the red zone. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And he will be stuffed for no gain. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the 1st half. So on 2nd down, they'll try out the field goal game, trying to get 3 before halftime. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. The coverage team brings him down in the final play of this 1st half. The Miller's going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Dogs will kick it deep to begin the 2nd half. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. First play of the 2nd half, they keep it on the ground. Solid run, moves the ball out across the 20 to the 21.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I'd love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. That player moved a little bit too early. It's a false start. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Now it's 2nd down here. Receiver in motion now. To throw, it's Patchett. Off target and incomplete. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on third down. Going for a big play downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
And the Volunteers starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Hands it off on the counter. Nowhere to run up the middle.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. They're going to run it here. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down. It's third down for the offense. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. One of those critical third down plays coming up. And they pick up the first on the ground. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now. The offense was fired up to begin the second half. That's the kind of play they needed to give them a spark.
Absolutely. I know they're down in this game. Clearly something was said at halftime to try to get this offensive line engaged, and it looks like it's working. They're playing with a different kind of energy. Let's see if they can do it again.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. Trying to create here on the move. But the junior quarterback inaccurate that time. Threw it behind the receiver.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Now it's third and short from the 22. You expect this is four-down territory. Let's see what they do on third down. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Finally stopped at the 4. Great catch and run.
Love that big target on third down. He's got great athletic ability, but it's his size that creates such a matchup advantage. When you get to third down, just put it up in the air and let him come down with it.
Keep it on the ground on first and goal. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
The offense that time just trying to get the ball out in the perimeter, trying to find some space to be able to get their speed into. Pretty good job by the defense of slowing him down.
Coming up, second down and goal. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
Defense clearly setting up to stuff the run here. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Touchdown, Tennessee. That puts them on top in the second half. Methodical but effective, Kirk. Probably one of the most impressive drives we've seen in a conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long drives like that are like a great painting. Slowly layering all the intricate facets until you have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion. Just masterful execution on that drive.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. Getting set to kick the ball off now. The player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. One man at the backfield, and he'll get the football.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. He'll take a deep shot here. Another interception. That's number 4 today. Are you kidding me? Going the other way. Can they stop him? Steps out after a crucial takeaway. This could be a big turning point.
This guy obviously did what he needed to do to get himself ready for this game. It's a favorable matchup. He's got a lot of confidence. He's already come up with 2 interceptions in this game alone. Locked in on what he needs to do to be in position and making plays for this defense.
And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking. Moved right down the field for a touchdown. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held her just with 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Ball handed to the running back. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
So now it's 3rd and short from the +24. Could be 4-down territory. Interested to see what the call is here. Ending off on the draw play. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team. You missed it. Field goal, no good. After that miss, it's still a 4-point lead.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
Ball handed off. He stopped just short of that 1st down marker, inches away from it. Come to the line for 2nd down and very short now. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And he's brought down, but not before he gets 1st down yardage.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. They'll keep it on the ground with the draw play. And he's brought down short of the line to gain in what should be the last play of this third quarter. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Short pass finds the tight end. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to the 30.
The tight end drag route is the perfect option for an offense looking to scheme that position open for some yardage. Perfect execution here for a first down.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Offense will keep it on the ground here. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Here's the 2nd down play. From the gun, he looks for an open man. On the run, he'll let it go. He's got it near the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia. And they take the lead in the 4th quarter.
I think the quarterback does a great job of looking through all of his progressions. Nobody's there. He finds the back out of the backfield. Nobody picks him up. He's able to catch the ball and then find his way into the end zone.
BAT is good. They take a 3-point lead here in the final quarter. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. Handoff in a single back formation.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. And looking downfield, it's Patchett. It's a quick grab. He's found some room at the 45. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
A running back who can take a check down like that and turn it into a gain can be a quarterback's best friend. And it's an easy way to rack up those touches and get the ball to your playmaker in the open field.
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. Takes the handoff on the counter play. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, has just really been the story of the game. This defense has completely eliminated this offense's ability to run the football, made them one-dimensional, and that's why they haven't been able to put many points on the board.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. And the wideout goes in motion. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. This is a crucial 3rd down play. To try a field goal from here will be 61 yards. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he fires the football to the right side. And it's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
And they'll kick it away here. And the punt coverage team able to touch it, so no return on the play.
Well, the coverage unit does their job here. They're fired up, and they should be. Of course, the punter got some help from his friend, the football, right? What a kick to set them up in a good spot for the defense to go to work.
And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They'll hand it off. And that run produces a decent gain.
Well, this is where the offensive line can really assert their will and put on the finishing touches to this game. The defense, you can see them. They're breaking. By little right now. You make sure they break completely.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And they'll just try to run some clock here, keeping it on the ground. And tackled after a small pickup there.
Hey, Chris, with the offense backed up this deep in their own territory, runs like this at least give you a little bit of breathing room. You've got to continue to protect the football, especially trying to hold on to this lead.
Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. Brought down, but it's past the line of the game.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
Takes the handoff and tests the left side. Not much on that play. Brought down short.
Hey, I can understand the play call here. Backed up deep in your own territory, working with the lead in the 4th quarter. But you got to be careful of being too conservative. Because this defense right now, they're trying to get the football back, and they're selling out against this run game.
Second down after that previous play. Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. So the offense will decline the penalty and just take the result of that play. Biggest plays we've had so far. 3rd down and the crowd really getting into it. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big game.
Oh, big hookup here. They're forced to throw the ball on 3rd down, and the connection's going to keep this drive alive, and also, more importantly, just keep that clock moving.
Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage of the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continuing to keep the ball in bounds.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And they'll use the ground game here. Spins away from defenders. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. See if the offense can overcome that holding penalty. Second down play coming up. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Short connection to the tight end here. And they get him down after the completion. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. So the ball at midfield, and now the offense facing a 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Hey, I understand the aggressive approach here on 3rd down and long, trying to pick up the first down, but look at the scoreboard. You've got the lead in the 4th quarter. Smart play would have been to keep running the football, work the clock, force them to use their timeouts. Now at 4th down and long with the lead, tough decision here. I think you got to punt it away.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? Off the play fake on 1st down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Looking to throw. It's Hatchett. Throws it to the right. Oh, that one's picked off. Not a great return, but the interception wipes out the scoring threat and gives the offense the ball at the 32.
I get wanting to be aggressive, but down late in the game like this, that's a throw you just can't make. And now, they're probably not going to get the ball back. This could end up costing them the game.
Offense drops out onto the field, hoping to start a drive here. Keep it on the ground to work the clock here. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field, so let's check this call. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Ball handed off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. 3rd down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Finds room at the 30. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Hey, bud, this is the result of what happens when you're able to run the football throughout the game. They're kind of like body blows. And eventually in the 4th quarter, it pays off. That's his longest run of the entire day, and a big part of the reason this team is enjoying the lead is the execution of this offense here in the 4th quarter.
Wow, what a tremendous run these guys have had, and now they can call themselves champions of the SEC. That's one of the most difficult titles to earn in this sport. And now with the playoff looming, we can find out how they